Introducing first in the corner to my left, he is the challenger from New Haven, Connecticut. You are now breathing the rarefied air of Richard Holliday.
Holliday can't focus on these fans tonight. He's got to focus on the title, on the champion, on Dante.
And his opponent in the corner to my right, hailing from the Sun Pyramid in the Aztec ruins, he is your NWA Midwest champion, Dante El Jaguar Casanova.
Lord Crew, have you ever been inside the ring with Dante yet?
I feel like we've always been two ships passing in the night.
Well, I
believe we were in a multi-man and we had a moment's interaction, but nothing.
I am his previous challenger for that championship, and that man gave as good as he got for 15 minutes, and at the end of the day, he put me down for the 1, 2, 3, and I'm not saying that's impossible, but it takes a fight, and that man sure as hell had it. He's beaten all different styles, the fast guys, the flying guys, the Anthony Greens, the brawlers, the street fighters, but now Richard Holliday may be the most complete opponent that Dante's faced as champion.
I have watched Dante's entire time as the champion here, and he has impressed me with every title defense he's put together. But love him or hate him, Richard Holliday is one of the hottest names in professional wrestling at the moment, so he's going to bring his A game tonight.
And sometimes life in this business is about timing. Richard Holliday is peaking professionally and then chooses this time to cash in a title opportunity. So it may just be all in the right set of circumstances for Richard Holliday.
Perhaps the stars could be in line, but we're about to find out.
And these two professionals here of their sport, eyeing each other up, taking their time. Now here's a lockup. Both men just trying to prove they're stronger. A little bit more alpha than the other guy here in the middle of the ring. It's about dominance. It's control of the middle of the ring right here. The most basic tenet of wrestling at any level. Now Holliday beginning to move Casanova back to the corner, and how about that? Even though slightly smaller, Richard Holliday, pound for pound, matching up strength with Casanova and lets him know about it at the end.
Richard Holliday. I love it.
Again, no movements wasted. Both men eye each other up, and here's another collar and elbow tie-up. Holliday blocks the go behind, takes the arm. Overhook crank now into an arm bar, or excuse me, into a wrist lock. Wrist lock. Holliday keeping the pressure.
Dante's not going to give it up that easy, though.
Dante reverses now, grabs the wrist lock of his own.
Dante is a very strong dude.
He has very strong hand and wrist power as well. I noticed that in the ring. Works in a hold like this. Here's the roll through and a nip up. Nice agility by Holliday, who now continues to walk through until he gets the reversal and into a hammerlock.
Get behind Dante right now.
Look at the leverage, the wide base, the leg spread, the back bend. Holliday not just with a hammerlock, but he's holding this hold, this leverage. Dante reverse, there's a drop toe hold. The combative wrestling here, very good to start the match. Catch as catch can beginning.
It definitely seems like each competitor is finding an answer to whatever the other
La
guy
Magistral, Holliday going for it, something a little bit different.
tried to catch him off guard, throw a quick one in there.
Casanova out at one. Feeling the effects on the arm though. And Richard Holliday knows that. He's been in this business for a minute. He knows that he'll continue to chop away at an extremity, at the arm, the leg, whatever it may need to be, and eventually that does matter 15, 20, 25 minutes down the road.
Both men keeping a nice wide base to not let the other one try to, shoot in for a waist lock.
I mean, it has to be a common strategy when you're in the ring, crew, being a larger man than most of your opponents. I'm sure you find that they go after a digit very early, very easily, try to take something.
The next strength.
Look at that bridge. Dante Casanova refuses to go down and now begins to push back up. Holliday can't believe it, but then grabs the headlock and a takeover. Dante quickly slides through, nip up, back at it, headlock, takeover. Casanova, middle of the ring, leg through, nip up, back up. Dante, headlock, takeover, back in the middle of the ring, blocks him and holds the headlock. Great sequence of maneuvers there. Dante Casanova continues to hold control.
This is what the kids call grabs. I mean, these guys going back and forth the whole entire time, trading off moves. Dante Casanova hasn't lost a step inside this match.
You have to give credit to Dante for having the wherewithal to block that head scissor attempt and to really break down that headlock. See, right back to it.
No wasted movement. Again, Casanova grabs the headlock. You cannot lose a match if you maintain a hold.
Hopefully he squeezes a little harder and pops that mustache out of Holliday's face.
The whole mustache?
The entire thing.
One day that man woke up and chose violence, apparently. He looked in the mirror and said, no, I think this looks good. Duck underneath there, headlock. Once again, Casanova then off the ropes. These two men going at it, back and forth. Big tackle in the middle of the ring. Headlock. Takeover once again, modified judo throw, and Casanova back on top.
That was almost more of a judo throw than anything else.
Cameras bringing you right into the action, right into the middle of the ring. You can see both of these men giving it everything they got. It's still the early stages. Belly to back, way to break the hold by Holliday, and finally...
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, some separation by Richard Holliday. Dante Casanova's controlled the first few minutes of this match. Here's the first real opportunity for Richard Holliday to do some damage to the champion. Back to the corner. Knife edge shot.
We're only a few minutes into this thing, and both men are already starting to show some signs that they have stepped into battle.
Holliday sizes things up before every move. Off the ropes, back elbow, connects hard. 2, kick out, and look at that cover. Putting the forearm in the face. A little bit of extra pressure, a little bit of extra work on Dante as he kicks out.
You really dig that wrist into the cheekbone, and that'll add a little insult to injury.
Most definitely. You see Richard Holliday checking the referee about his count.
Block and a shot from Casanova. Shoulder to the inside. Holliday doubled over at the ropes, in and out. Casanova hits the ropes. High cross body. No cover, however. Rolling off Casanova to the floor. Oh, seen and felt this.
Full head of steam here.
Here
he's taking the long
comes the drive by. Oh
my God.
Well, not only did we know it, Richard Holliday knew it as well. Well played.
I wonder
punch.
if it's because he decided to take the scenic route instead of just taking the quick way.
You know, that's really a good call because he could have came the short way. Instead, he took the three sides of the ring.
He gave Richard Holliday a little too much time to recover.
Richard Holliday far too good to give something like that to.
That might be something you can get away with on maybe like someone as dumb as the slime balls, but Richard Holliday is a highly intelligent competitor. Very calculated.
Holliday slides Casanova in, breaks the count, but then leaves him vulnerable for another shot.
This is definitely a place Dante Casanova does not want to be right now.
I don't know that Holliday really thought he was going to win the match there as much as just, again, a cover, a kick out. These things continue to wear.
It's one of the few ways you can win the match is by covering your opponent, so why would you not give it a shot? You never know just how much something really affected somebody until you attempt to end it.
And even if they kick out 100 times, that's 100 times the effort of kicking out. That's just continuing to squeeze that energy tank and drop it a little bit lower. Now Casanova trying to get out of this hold. He's grabbed from behind, reaches back, big elbow.
Right into the midsection.
Separation. Oh, but then a knee to the gut doubles over Casanova in pain.
Richard Holliday is really staying on Dante Casanova.
Casanova kicks out and in a bit of pain too. You can see that midsection starting to hurt.
You can see a little bit of frustration starting to build in Richard Holliday.
And that might be a place to target the attack on a guy, an athlete like Dante Casanova. The ribs, the gut, the midsection. You want to try to break something. You want to try to hurt the breathing process of Dante Casanova.
If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
Absolutely.
I'll do this all night.
Richard Holliday over here trash talking.
Says he'll do this all night if he has to.
So far, so good. He's delivering on the word.
Well, here's the thing. So can Dante Casanova, which is why I think this match has not even begun to peak yet.
I mean, this is a very well-versed match.
Dante has the spirit of a warrior, so he's not going to go down without going through a literal war.
And I think Holliday may have just realized that. He was being cocky. And then I think it dawned on him, no, I can't play with this guy.
That's not going to work with this guy.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
And he grabs the hold. Dante fights out again. 2 shots, 3 shots. Again, separation. Off the ropes. Stopped. Shot to the gut. Woo!
And Richard Holliday is still on top.
Woo! Another knife edge chop up against the ropes. Casanova leans into the ropes. Holliday whips him off. Casanova hits the back of his head. Referee gets in there. Referee George Ross might want to check for a concussion here. Very dangerous. People take that for granted. Casanova, so slippery, hit the ropes and snapped the back of his head against the top rope. Holliday not giving him reprieve, not letting the referee stop anything. Holliday's getting right back in there. He doesn't want to lose his opportunity at the championship over a fluke.
I mean, at this point, you have to stay on top. If you have them down, if you have them fighting, trying to survive, keep on them. You don't slow down, especially when you're on top. You keep going.
Right back to a hold. And how about this? This is a unique hold because not only does Holliday have the arm tied up in a compromising position, but he also has Dante seated 3/4, so he's putting pressure on the diaphragm and the breathing as well. Third time we've seen Dante fight back. Jawbreaker. Off the ropes. Duck on a clothesline. Flying tackle. Casanova. Second one. Duck underneath. Big slam.
Spirit of the Aztec warrior.
Casanova pulling from deep within.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
He's going for the palm slam. Oh, no.
A little bit of tribute there to John Cena.
The palm slam, I
awesome.
thought so. Double underhook. Twist out. Casanova. Big clothesline. Deep hook of the leg. 2. Only a 2 count.
Another 2 count. I don't think this match is going to end anytime soon. Both of these guys have fight inside of them. Both of these guys want this championship. You see Dante Casanova there.
There's
Crowd.
just too much on the line.
Too much.
Loving, appreciating what they've seen from both of these valiant champion and challenger here tonight. Casanova going for his clothesline to the back of the head finish. Holliday stops it. Hits the ropes. Big overhead throw. Holliday hits the floor. Casanova perhaps going for it. He missed it the first time. Drive by. Drop kick on the apron. Holliday Reeling, Casanova back into the ring.
Casanova
Champion.
definitely learned from his first mistake not to go all the way around the world.
Here we go, on the knees. Casanova, we've seen this. I felt it. There it is. Clothesline to the back of the head.
That could be it. That might be all she wrote.
Oh!
He kicked out.
That's the first person I've seen kick out from the clothesline to the back of the head by Dante Casanova.
That's defeated many, many men here.
Yours truly one of them.
That's what got him the championship.
But it just goes back to what I was saying about Richard Holliday having a lot on the line here. And it's going to take everything Casanova can throw
Going for it again. Hits the rope. Holliday ducks underneath. Dropping suplex into almost a modified neck breaker. 1, 2.
Yeah, the champ kicks out at 2.
Holliday driving the legs on that cover, really trying to get it. Both men have now had very clear-cut chances to win this match, and here we go, still battling on.
If there's one thing I know about Dante Casanova, though, is he's a very proud man. His legacy means the world to him,
And you're right, that's the difference between the two, because Richard Holliday, not. He doesn't care what stoop, what lengths, what he has to drop to get his ultimate achievement.
No, Dante's a man of honor. He's going to do things the way that his ancestors would be proud of.
Richard Holliday brags on a daily basis that his signature move is a low blow. Takes it around the country. Dante Casanova just takes the championship and his heart around the country and defends it. I guess none of that matters if you don't win tonight.
These guys are going back and forth here. The crowd is behind them. Dante's still fighting. These guys have to be gassed at this point.
Casanova through the ropes, rebounds back. Duck under Holliday. Casanova, double sledge, duck under, knee to the face, big shot.
Dante Casanova starting to feel it.
Power slam. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Holliday. Casanova feeling himself. Has Holliday right where he wants him. Charges in the corner. Big clothesline. Holliday sent to the other side. Casanova comes in, met with a foot.
Size 13 boot to the face.
Holliday to the second rope. Casanova stops him on the top. Oh, Casanova now may be setting up a superplex or something of the ilk on the top rope. Crowd coming behind, getting into this match, appreciating the effort from both men, and now battling on the top. It's a superplex. No, it's a fight back. Holliday, bite to the face again. No honor. No honor.
That can't be legal.
Holliday switches his legs now. Casanova jumping to the top, hooks the superplex. No, blocked.
Wow.
Air raid off the top rope.
How did he do that and switch that midair?
Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Oh my God.
Green on the stage.
Is this it?
He's calling for Carson Drake.
It's the cash in.
Wait, what's Anthony
Oh
Green
my God,
doing
what a
here?
scumbag, dude.
Carson Drake, after all the teasing. Yes, he's actually going to cash it in. He is cashing it in.
Drake is cashing in his case for the NWA Midwest Championship.
The bell ring, this is official. This is a three-way dance.
It's happening.
Carson Drake now clotheslines Holliday over the top. Casanova, after that battle with Richard Holliday, facing a... No! Carson Drake out of nowhere!
This cannot be the way that it ends for him.
2, no!
Dante Casanova still has some fight inside of him. He is not losing his championship.
Carson Drake can't believe it. Anthony Green can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. Wait a minute, Anthony Green now advising Carson. Carson Drake, he's setting it up. He's won hundreds of matches with this maneuver right here. Carson Drake hooks the stroke. And no, rolling through Casanova. Gonna give it to
turned it right
Carson! And down goes AG. Casanova going for the finish. AG with the trip. Carson now up, down, stroke. That's it. He turns him over. We've got a new champion after all this time. Carson Drake.
And Dante Casanova is still inside of this match.
And I still hate Carson Drake so much.
Carson Drake beside himself in the corner. He just played his best hand at the perfect time and still hasn't captured the NWA Midwest Championship.
I know Carson Drake at this point has got to be saying, you got to be kidding.
Green's going to get the briefcase at Carson directed. Anthony Green throws him the briefcase now. Green's getting in the ring. Apparently anything goes now that we've got a three-way on our hands.
Now,
absolutely.
Right? Yeah, that changes things.
Changes everything, and this is about to change the top of the pecking order here in Exodus Pro. Meanwhile, Richard Holliday still on the outside from earlier in the match. Carson Drake setting, wait a minute, Holliday, Drake, Green. Oh!
What?
Whoa!
It looked like Holliday gave him a bit of a nod.
Wait a minute, look at the smile.
This just really
Wait a minute.
I still hate Carson Drake.
They are both from the Northeast, don't tell me. Wait a minute. Oh, Richard Holliday. AG Anthony Green. Carson Drake didn't see it coming. We didn't see it coming.
Nobody saw this coming.
Watch out, Holliday with the low blow. That's his signature move. And down. Stock, market, crash. Down. Wow.
That was unreal.
Here is your winner and new NWA Midwest Champion, Richard Holliday.
What in the world did we just witness? Lord Crew, JT, Anthony Green has been at the side of Carson Drake for months. Tonight, it appeared the same. Carson Drake ready to cash in when all of a sudden Anthony Green's allegiance is revealed to be Richard Holliday.
You know, this is almost poetic justice because Carson Drake so many times has used people.
We have more questions than answers at this point as Richard Holliday stands in the ring. It's legit. It's official. The new NWA Midwest Champion, Richard Holliday. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to sort out. We have a lot to get to the bottom of, and it starts with that man right there. I'm sure he's got a lot to say, but for now, he's gonna celebrate. As we end Journ3y, we thank you for Journ1 and Journ2. And here we go into year 3. We end it with a new beginning of sorts. Anthony Green stands behind his man, Richard Holliday. He's most marketable, and he is now your NWA Midwest Champion. For Lord Crew, for AK, for JT, for everyone here at Exodus Pro.